What's up guys, this is Rise and welcome to another video where I'm showcasing a team featuring Sableye, Lickitung, and Serperior. I played this team live on stream. I got the idea from Mr. PV Poke himself, a legend in the community, and Pogo King as well, or King IV. So maybe the two biggest legends in the community. They were running this team and they were tweeting about how it was a lot of fun to play. I'm like, that does look like some fun to play. This team has a few glaring weaknesses you might think at first glance. Noctowl, but Noctowl really doesn't exist anymore. You don't see it too often. And then Mandibuzz, of course. We do face a Mandibuzz lead in the last battle of this video, and it's one you're not going to want to miss. So stay tuned, watch to the very end, and here we go. Sableye, Lickitung, Serperior. Sableye lead into Medicham is terrific. We don't have an obvious answer to Alola Ninetales, but I just kind of instant swap into my Lickitung. And my thought process is Lickitung should be slightly favored here. It's just a little bit bulkier than A9. And even if I was to lose this matchup, both Serperior and Sableye have some nice play against the Medicham. So it's not necessarily the end of the world if I do lose this matchup. We were pretty quick on the swap, and I actually knew he was one shy of the Dazzling Gleam there, so I didn't really need to respect that with a shield. Body Slam coming through. If he shielded, this would have been a little bit uncomfortable, but they let it go. In comes Medi. I'm going to get off a Body Slam here for some chip damage. Medi's going to get the full counter down. And we're just going to let Licky go down because we want to keep this alignment. He throws right away. Really no reason for me to shield unless I'm afraid of like a core breaker in back. We swap into Serperior. I was a little bit concerned here if I could reach 3 moves. We are able to throw with proper timing there off the switch, which can sometimes be difficult. And I'm just kind of keeping an eye on my health. And to me, it appears I can go straight Frenzy and reach 3 Frenzy plants. If it didn't look that way, I might have had to bait the Aerial Ace. And I go for the Frenzy plant here. Could have done one more Vine Whip technically for proper timing, but I just wanted to get off this Frenzy. And the next Vine Whip actually KOs the Wiggly. So there you have it. Apparently Serperior beats Wiggly in the 0 shield to 2 shield scenario. Not actually, because Wiggly could have thrown a move, but they were committing to fast moves. So that was a good game to start it off. We see a charjabug in this second battle. Charjabug, pretty neutral here. Pretty neutral. Sableye and Charjabug both going to hit each other for neutral damage. I'm going to go for a foul play. Charjabug is going to outpace to double X-Scissor. So I'm kind of thinking about what I want to do here. I decided to catch on Licky. Because with this team, if there's like a Medicham, I mean, I guess both of the back Pokemon do okay against Medicham. The problem here is this is a Powder Snow A-Slash, so this is a pretty comfortable matchup for A-Slash, as the Powder Snows do add up over time. I'm really hoping he lets me get off the next Body Slam, because I feel like that may keep me in this game. Ice Punch lands. He lets me get this off, but I'm also concerned now that he could farm all the way down. That'd be pretty devastating. He takes it on the chin, and he throws the Ice Punch, so this is looking okay. There's still that Charjabug with a little bit of health we got to deal with later. I'm going to shield this on my Sableye because I know that I'm almost at a foul play. Let's see if the Charjabug comes back, and it does. I could have potentially committed to a Shadow Claw down there. It would have been kind of bold, but that was definitely an option. And then it's Gligar in the back, and I really need him to shield this to have a chance. I really need him to shield this, and he doesn't shield it, so that's going to be a GG's. If we got the shield there, we could theoretically take an Aerial Ace, shield an Aerial Ace, and get to double Frenzy, or maybe even bait Aerial Ace ourselves and go for Frenzy. But because maybe he knew the team, maybe he's seen that team before and thought it was Serperior in back, he made a really good call on the no shield there. And there's not a whole lot we can do here. We're going to play it out just for kicks and giggles. Better to play it out, I'd say, when it's probably over than the top left too early. So we're just going to give ourselves a chance. Our switch timer is not up, so we couldn't go for a catch. Gligar takes us out and actually gets to another Aerial Ace against Sableye, but the wing attacks would have KO'd anyway. G to the G. Maybe if I had committed to a Shadow Claw down on the charjabug, I could have potentially won, because maybe I can reach like double foul play or something. Sableye into Lantern. This is kind of weird because I've got two better answers in the back, so it's like kind of tempting to switch out here. So I actually bank a foul play, then I go Licky. Don't love this situation because he can chip and then dip potentially into his own Licky. Wasn't that kind of weird? It said not very effective when the Thunderbolt hit. Have you ever seen that before? I was like tripping when that happened. Like, what? Not very effective on a normal type electric move. Anyway, we go for the Power Whip here. And I'm a little bit concerned at this point because the Lantern lead, I'm worried he's got another Superior answer in the back. So I'm kind of worried that I'm in a bad spot here where Superior is going to get countered by the back Pokemon. We shield the Avalanche. We get the farm down. I think he's still going to be switch locked for a little bit. So I'm looking to swap my Superior right away to get a few Vine Whips head start. And oh my god, it's Charizard. OMG. This is not who we wanted to see, folks. This is not who we wanted to see. He does let me get off another Aerial Ace, but this is honestly fine for him because he can just shield and potentially farm all the way down. Counts are pretty easy. He settles for the Claw here. There's really no reason for me to shield. This is looking bad. And a really smart Undercharge, by the way. Really smart Undercharge gives him an extra wing attack. There's not a whole lot of play at this point. So I'm going to take the Dragon Claw, call the bait, I guess. But he can simply just shield this, get to another Claw, and then Lantern is got residual energy. So Lantern's going to reach a move. I'm forced to shield. We're going to fight it out just in case, because like I thought maybe it was approaching return range, but nah, return's not going to be quite enough here. At least that's my prediction. Who knows what's going to happen? Oh, return's not quite enough here. Made it pretty close, though, I guess. Made it pretty close. And the Surf knocks out. Yeah. Tough one. I don't know, man. If we had just fought for Switch, maybe we had a chance, but if we go down a shield, I think there's no way we're winning that. This trainer ends up having an odd team and plays this game rather oddly as well. Nidoqueen, and they go straight Poison Fang. They don't even bother baiting or bluffing the Earth Power. So if you guys run Nidoqueen, I would recommend in a situation like this, at least build up to the Earth Power. That's 8 poison jabs. At least bluff like you have it. Because they're going straight Poison Fang, and this just makes my life so much easier because there's really no reason for me to shield. I am worried it's like, maybe he's like ABA weak to Sableye, so I did think about shielding the second one to keep Sableye healthier, but I'm like, I probably still win this anyway. We get off a parting foul play for our troubles. And now with a Nidoqueen and a Ferrothorn, I'm like, what the heck is in the back? What the heck's in the back? I have no idea. So I end up deciding to come in with Superior just because it has a better matchup here than Lickitung. At least in my opinion, it's still pretty neutral. And Lickitung is just generally a safer Pokemon, right? So Lickitung up a shield is going to beat most things. Obviously, there are going to be things that down a shield could still beat Lickitung, like a Registeel maybe, or a Vigoroth, for example. But unless, yeah, as you see, the Ferrothorn's running Mirror Shot, and unless it was running Flash Cannon, there's really no charge moves that threaten our Superior here, versus the Power Whips would definitely add up against Lickitung. No reason for me to shield. I should come out of here with residual energy. And what's in the back? It's a Medicham. And this gets a little bit scary, actually. Because Lickitung does fine against Medi. I get the shield with the Frenzy Plant. Kind of wishing I baited Aerial Ace at that point. And he goes for Pup. He throws right after 5. So I know this is a Pup. And I'm really hoping I get this Aerial Ace. And I do. Superior hangs on. And this is going to do some nice chip damage to the Medi. And we still have both of our shields to hide behind. And this is another Pup, so I actually decided to no-shield it. We're going for the 2-shield flex, ladies and gentlemen. But if we had not gotten off that Aerial Ace with just maybe 1 or 2 HP on the Superior, that would have been a lot of health to get rid of with that buffed Medicham. So that would have been a lot closer if we don't reach that Aerial Ace. I'm not sure if we win that. And the final game that I teased in the intro, the dreaded Mandibuzz. Rise! How do I beat a mandibuzz with this team? Well, let's see what Rise tries to do. And viewer discretion. If you run this team, I'm not guaranteeing that you that you beat mandibuzz. I think a lot of things have to go right. This mandibuzz also running foul play, which I think is a little bit beneficial for us. We go for the return. It gets shielded, which is unfortunate. I catch on to Lickitung. Oh, what a catch! Just kidding. That was kind of a running joke on the stream. It was actually an aerial ace, so that was kind of nice, I guess. In comes Sand Slash. And I mean, this is fine for Licky, but the problem is that Mandy is still lurking, so it's like, how are we going to take out that super healthy Mandy that's loaded with energy? I don't know, bro. I don't know how we're going to do it. Drill Run connects on our Licky. Almost that double body slam. Let's see if the opponent allows us to reach the next body slam or if they throw energy first. They allow us to get there. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. So perhaps a slight mistake by the opponent. I'm expecting Mandibuzz to come in. I'm going to E1 move here, and then I might aggressively swap in Sableye. Yeah, because I don't want to give Mandy that snarl down. That'd be devastating. Wasn't convinced I live foul play. I think I probably do. Oh, I do live foul play. Okay. Current Rise thought past Rise shielded there, but apparently I didn't. And he shields the return. I'm like, no, dude, no. Why did you double shield your Mandibuzz? I'm like, he definitely knows the team. So you've got a 2-shield superior against a loaded green health Mandibuzz. And I know it's going to get off several aerial aces here, so I don't shield the first one. Going to have to start shielding eventually, though, so I shield the second one. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. I'm like, we are so screwed. There's still a fully healthy Pokemon in back. But we're going to play it out, just in case. Going to throw after proper time. If you're wondering why I'm Frenzy Planting, Frenzy Plant is going to be more efficient than Aerial Ace. Going to do more damage. I do one, and I catch on the Licky. And I'm like, if it's like a Swampert in back, if it's something I could one-shot with my Frenzy, maybe there's still a chance. And Licky gets off the Body Slam with 1 HP. Licky knocks out the Mandy. What's it back? It's a Quagsire! And we're lucky that it was one of the few Pokemon in back that we could actually one-shot with that Frenzy Plant we had banked. And we're able to overcome the devastating Mandibuzz lead that the team is triple weak to. So that was a super fun game on stream. And I'm definitely going to post a YouTube short with that as well. So keep a lookout for that. Maybe I'll try and incorporate like my live reaction with subtitles and stuff. Your boy editor Chris has recently learned some new tricks with Premiere Pro and inserting subtitles and stuff like that. So we'll try to utilize that. We get a little Scarm as a reward, 3271. Been kind of in that area. We saw in the previous video I was 3327. I think that was my high. Have fallen a little bit since then, but it's tough. It's tough at that elo range. Everyone's really good. And we get a 3-2 set there. So I think I had a 1-9 run at one point, trying out some new lines. But then after the 1-9 run, which dropped us like 150 points from that elo, we had like a consecutive like 3-2, 3-2, 3-2, 4-1. So it was pretty nice. Anyway, shout out to King and PvPoke for the team. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all that said, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.